Today I'd like to address some of the common questions we get asked during investor presentations. A lot of times we're asked the question, who are our main competitors? And when we look at the group of SD-WAN competitors in the market, we typically see Cisco, Palo Alto, Fortinet. What separates us from these vendors is the fact that we brand our product as our channel partner. Now, none of these other manufacturers will allow their products to be branded, so that gives us an incredible market edge. We've helped companies around the world build brands in their local markets using our products, which gives us incredible differentiation over our competitors. Some of the other points that make us competitively different is the fact that our CPE device will run on any Intel-based, let's say a pizza box. That's a very common phrase in the industry. And what that means is just an ordinary server running a x86 Intel-based CPU. We can put our software on that and allow that to control thousands of devices in the field. Again, allowing the partner to put their brand on it, which makes them incredibly competitive to some of the bigger players in the market. Some of the key industry trends that we see that help us grow is our channel partners are able to sell more SD-WAN software into more complex environments. With things like Starlink coming on, mobile data moving now from 3G, 4G into 5G, the connections are getting faster. Access to the internet is getting simpler. What we need is SD-WAN software to be able to give the channel partner and maybe legacy telco providers the ability to bring a more robust connection to the end user at a cheaper price point. One of the other trends that we're seeing taking more and more shape is the fact cybersecurity is becoming more of a threat every single day. The ability for a hacker to get into an organization is getting easier, it seems. The industry is having to invent new ways to be able to protect businesses. We need to make sure that the remote branch office, even the home office, is connected to the internet in a reliable manner. We need to make sure that we can protect that device at all times. The Turnium SD-WAN software ensures that we can stay connected to that remote device and that we can deploy our cybersecurity services to the device and all the users behind that endpoint device. So we see cybersecurity as being something that we need to help solve, bring products forward to better protect the end customer, but it all comes back to making sure that that business or that user stays connected to the internet, and that's where our SD-WAN software plays such a critical role. Today, with a stage set with technology where it is, with cybersecurity playing such a dominant role in day-to-day life, with post-quantum cryptography coming our way, where pretty much any password that's ever been designed can be hacked. The future of technology is going to play into our day-to-day lives like it's never played before. When I look at Turnium and I see that we are enterprise value being rated at 1.3 times our revenue, and our nearest comparables are in the 4s, I see a great opportunity there personally. I know that what we've got is a great opportunity through 350 some odd million SME businesses. Every business on the planet is concerned about cybersecurity. And we touch those businesses through our 70 worldwide channel partners. We now bring an entire wheel. That wheel is ISO standards, it's GDPR, it's NIST, it's HIPAA, soon to be FedRAMP compliant. So we now take this wheel of technology to the end customer through our channel partner. Is that going to make us grow faster? I believe it will. Our quarter 2, 3, 4 results into the future, I believe are going to speak for themselves. So do I think it's a great time to invest in Turnium? 100%. Oftentimes I'm asked, how will we use the capital that we raise? The capital that we raise is going to be utilized in three ways. One, we're going to be looking to use it for working capital. Oftentimes we'll take orders for large amounts of equipment, and those large orders are going to max out our credit lines, and we're going to have to slow down until we invoice and collect and pay that credit line down. What we need is headroom. We need headroom to be able to grow. We need to be able to have a facility so that we can fill large orders, because the large orders for hardware create monthly recurring revenue opportunities. So they work hand in glove. What we need to be able to do is to fill a 100 laptop order and not slow down. We need to be able to fill multiple orders. Our sales and marketing engine that goes out and brands as the partner that helps the partner sell our products and services is working at such an efficient manner today that we're finding ourselves having to stop, start throughout the month. We need that working capital to help us accelerate, not slow down. The other way that we're going to use the working capital is we're going to make a few strategic acquisitions. We need to be able to bring additional technical resources into the company to make us stronger, bigger, bolder. We also want to access customers. So through those acquisitions, we're going to tap into additional customer bases that may not be buying the technology wheel. We're going to generate more SaaS revenue that's going to accelerate the company and grow us faster. Again, the more the market knows of our successes, the closer we're going to get to being rated at a 4x multiple on our enterprise value, on revenue, and we'll be delivering strong returns to our shareholders. The third way that we're going to utilize the investment capital we raise is back into R&D. I'm a firm believer R&D plays a significant and critical role in our organization, and we want to invest back into R&D just so that we make sure that we're on the front edge of the curve at all times, just like with our version 7 software that we've just announced to the market, 24 times faster. The throughput that's gone from 2,000 connected nodes to over 100,000. And this is all through the efforts of R&D. Coming out of Q4 last year, we ended on 30 September, that's the end of our financial year. We had a EBITDA of about minus 1.2 million Canadian dollars. First quarter, my focus was on improving that. How do we get to above the line so that we're not losing money and we're delivering? I was pleased to report that at the end of Q1, and if you look at our results, the EBITDA started to improve. For us to go from a minus $1.2 million EBITDA position at the end of Q4 to even feeling like by the middle of Q2 that we can even see the light of day, especially being a technology company. Tech companies are typically really slow to deliver major EBITDA improvements. What we've found is we're focused. We're laser focused on what the back office cost needs to be, how we're going to run as an organization. And I believe that to turn this from a minus 1.2 EBITDA position in Q4 of 24 to a positive position within 12 months, it's a phenomenal turnaround. It's unlike something that you've probably seen in most tech companies. I'm pleased about that. It's not about me, it's about the organization, the leadership team in this company, embracing a new way of operating and running a business. And it's all about delivering shareholder value at the end of the day, and that's what I'm focused on most.